add, and then the plugin name, which is Vuetify. So this is going to add the Vuetify plugin for us now. It's going to ask us a couple of questions in a second as well, just to set up this plugin. All right, so it's asking us to set up a preset. I'm just going to go with the default one for now, and that's going to carry on the installation. And what this plugin has done is actually edited our files inside this project. So first of all, you can see this new plugins folder right here. And inside here, we have one called Vuetify. And this thing right here, this just registers the Vuetify as a plugin. So we can see we import the Vue library and Vuetify. Then what we're doing is saying Vue use, and we're using the Vuetify plugin. This is how we register a plugin in Vue.js. And what this is doing now is giving us the ability to use all of Vuetify's custom components inside our Vue application. This object right here just represents some options for Vuetify. At the minute, we just have one property, which is the icon font, and this is material design, but we'll return to this options later on when we look at themes. So that's what this has done for us. It's also edited our different files down here. So if we now look at home, or rather app.vue, we're going to see now we have this different template and these different components, and all these components start with V hyphen. So that stands for Vuetify hyphen, then whatever the component name is. So we're going to go through all of these different components later on. But for now, what I want to show you is this is updated over here as well. But it doesn't look good. So what I'm going to do is just cancel out of this. And then I'm going to run npm run serve again, just to catch any changes it might not have done before. And let's open this up once more. And now we can see it's looking a bit better. So this is totally different from the dummy application that we got when we just created a new Vue app using Vue Create. Now we've added the Vuetify plugin, it's looking a lot different. And that's because it's using all of these different Vuetify components that we just saw inside the template. So now we've added Vuetify to this project, let's start in the next video and look at some of the Vuetify basics. Alright then, so remember that Vuetify is a UI component framework, and we use those UI components to structure our code much like this right here. We can see all of these different custom UI components. Now, first of all, very important, at the top is this V-app. This is the root component we're using from Vuetify, and that's important. It has to be the root Vuetify component, and all your other Vuetify components should be nested inside that, whether inside some kind of other route, which is nested in here, or directly like these things. And that's because this is a bit of a mounting point for different Vuetify components, okay? Now then, we have this V toolbar next, and that in the browser looks a bit like this, but